Have you ever felt completely stuck? Like nothing in your life will ever change?
I know that feeling, and today we will show you exactly how to break free.
Welcome to the Daily Speaking English podcast. I am Lina, and we are so happy you are here with us today.
And I am Ben. If you want to learn English and grow every single day, subscribe now. We post a new episode every day.
There are 3 big ideas we want to give you today. Let us start with the first one right now. Most people wake up every morning with the same problems, the same worries, the same stress, and they go to bed at night feeling the exact same way. Does that sound familiar?
It really does. I think almost everyone has felt that at some point. You try, but nothing seems to change.
So here's the question. Why does that happen? Why do so many people feel stuck in the same circle day after day?
I think one big reason is that people are looking in the wrong place for answers. They look at money, success, or other people to solve their problems.
That is such an important point, and today we want to talk about a different foundation, something stronger, something that does not change when life gets hard.
Yes, and that's the idea of putting God first, in your work, in your decisions, and in your relationships.
Now, I know that sounds simple, but simple does not always mean easy. So what does it actually look like in real life?
Good question. Let me give you a real example. Think about your work. When you're at the office or at your job, who are you really working for?
Most people say they work for their boss or for money, but if you work with the idea of doing your best for something bigger than yourself, everything changes.
Exactly. You become more careful. You become kinder to the people around you. Your whole attitude is different.
I love that. It's not just about what you do, it's about why you do it.
And the same is true for big decisions. Before you say yes or no to something important, stop. Take a moment. Think carefully. Don't just follow the first feeling you have.
That's good advice for anyone. We all make faster decisions when we're calm and clear. When we're not thinking about it deeply, we usually choose the wrong thing.
That's so true. I've definitely said yes to things I should have said no to because I didn't think clearly.
We all have. One time, I agreed to help 3 people on the same day, and I had no idea how I was going to do it.
Oh no, what happened?
I was completely exhausted. I learned that day to slow down before I answer. Take a breath. Think first.
That is a perfect example, and that leads us to the idea of discipline, because putting God first is not just a feeling, it requires action.
Yes, faith and action must go together. You cannot just sit on your sofa and wait for things to improve. You have to move.
I really like this phrase, pray but move. It means trust that things will be okay, but also do your part every single day.
Oh, I love that phrase. It is so simple and so real. Pray but move. Let us say that again for everyone listening. Pray but move.
Now everyone, try saying this out loud. I will pray and I will move. Go ahead, say it right now.
That is a good challenge. And if you are enjoying this conversation so far, this is a great moment to subscribe to the Daily Speaking English podcast. You will never miss a lesson.
Now let us talk about something that a lot of people are afraid to discuss, failure. Because many people think that if they do the right things, they will never fail.
But that is not true. Failure happens to everyone. It happened to me, it has happened to Ben, and it will probably happen to you too.
Yes, I remember when I lost my first job. I was so shocked, I felt like my world had ended.
Oh, that must have been so difficult. What was going through your mind at that time?
I felt like everything I had worked for was gone. I was angry and sad at the same time. I didn't know what to do next.
I know that feeling. That moment when the ground disappears under your feet, it's one of the hardest feelings in the world.
It really is. But then I realized something important. I was putting all my trust in my job and my salary. I wasn't trusting anything bigger.
That's such a big realization. And what did you do after that?
I stopped panicking. I prayed, and then, and this is the important part, I got up and I started looking for a new job with a completely different attitude.
Really? I did not expect it to be that fast. Did it actually help?
It changed everything. I found a better job, not right away, but I found it because I wasn't afraid anymore.
Wow, that is such a powerful story. You fell down, but you did not stay there. You learned and you kept going.
And that is what we call failing forward. A mistake is not the end. It is just a lesson that moves you forward.
I love that idea. Failing forward. It means every mistake has something useful inside it, if you are willing to look.
Exactly. And here's another real story. This one is mine. I remember one night I could not sleep because I was so worried about my bills.
Oh, I hate that feeling. The middle of the night is the worst time for worry. Everything seems bigger and scarier at 3 in the morning.
You are so right. It is like your problems get louder when everything else is quiet.
Yes, your brain decides to have a meeting at midnight, the worst meeting you never wanted to attend.
Exactly. But I got out of bed and I prayed. And no, the money did not appear in my bank account suddenly.
That would be nice, though.
It would. But my heart became calm. And the next morning, I had the energy to call the bank and make a plan. I was not afraid anymore.
That is such a good example of the pattern. Get the peace first, then take the action. When you act from panic, you make bad decisions.
Oh, definitely. Panic is one of the worst ways to make a choice. You need to be calm before you move.
So, if you're feeling a lot of stress right now, here's a simple 3-step process. Step 1, stop what you're doing. Step 2, breathe and calm down. Step 3, then act.
Only 3 steps? That's really simple.
Only 3, and it works for anything. A hard conversation, a money problem, a difficult decision at work.
Now everyone, try saying this out loud. I will stop, breathe, and then act. Say it clearly. That's your new habit.
I like that. Let's also talk about putting this idea into your home life, because many people think it's easier to be patient at work than at home.
Oh, that is so true. At work, I'm careful, but at home, when I'm tired, I sometimes lose my patience much faster.
I know I do. Sometimes you just want to sit in a quiet place and not talk to anyone. But that is the moment when the people around you need your kindness most.
It is. Loving people when you are tired, that is real discipline. It is the hardest kind, but also the most important.
And here's something that surprised me. When you put a strong foundation first, you actually have more fun in your life, not less.
Yes. I think some people worry that if they focus on serious things, they will lose all the joy. But it is actually the opposite.
Exactly. When you're not always worried, when you have peace inside, you enjoy every day more. You laugh more. You feel lighter.
It is like the center of a wheel. If the center is strong and steady, the whole wheel turns smoothly. If the center is broken, everything falls apart.
Oh, I love that image. A strong center means everything around it works better. Your work, your family, your health, your energy.
And it all starts with small steps. One good decision, one moment of patience, one prayer. Small things add up to big changes over time.
That's so encouraging. It's not about doing everything perfectly. It's about doing something, one small thing, every single day.
Friends, if this episode is helping you, we would love for you to subscribe to our channel, hit the bell icon so you never miss a lesson, like this video, and share it with one person who needs to hear this today.
And we have a question for you. Leave a comment below and tell us what is one small step you're going to take today to put the right foundation in your life.
We read every comment. We love hearing from you, and seeing your answers is one of the best parts of making this podcast.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. This was one of my favorite conversations. Please listen to this episode again. Every time you listen, you'll notice something new.
And here's your challenge for this week. Every morning, before you check your phone or start your day, take 2 minutes to be still and calm. Just 2 minutes. See what changes.
Repetition is how we grow, in English and in life. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. So listen again, practice the phrases, and keep going.
We believe in you. You are stronger than you think, and you don't have to do this alone. The Daily Speaking English podcast community is here with you every single day.
Join our family. Leave your comments. Ask your questions. We love being part of your English learning journey. See you in the next episode. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye, and keep moving forward.